Well, it is once again the talk of the town. We are talking about TedXCharleston, a community-powered event that brings big ideas to life right here in our neighborhood. Now, you've heard of TED Talk, and you may be wondering what the X stands for. Well, that means independently organized, and each event pairs dynamic live speakers with curated TED Talks to spark conversations that really matter. Mike Sotak is one of the organizers of TedXCharleston, and we were just laughing because around this time last year, I was one of the people preparing for my TED Talk on the stage at Charleston Music Hall, a transformative experience, one that I truly appreciate. But I really, you know, a lot of us are familiar with TED Talks, and sometimes people don't realize some of the work that goes on behind the scenes. It's a well-oiled machine, as it has to be.
It is, as you know. It's like equated to boot camp in some ways. But yes, you know, each year we curate a group of speakers they're all from the Low Country, all from the area, and we try to assemble a diverse set of topics and people. But the one criteria that they have to commit to is you have to prepare yourself. And we have a coaching team that prepares these people, as you know, for several months. They were selected back in December, and they've been working with coaches through the event, which happens in the end of April now.
Yeah. So let's talk a little about the idea of a TED Talk. What makes a TED Talk different than someone just giving a speech, Mike?
Well, for one, it's only 10 minutes long, so that's a challenge for some people, believe it or not, who are used to giving much longer speeches.
I see how you're looking at me when you say that. That's not funny, Rob Fowler.
So getting people down to be able to give a talk, just of the physical aspect of the timing of it, say something in 10 minutes. And make your point in 10 minutes. Now, the topics can range from anything from science, art, entertainment, technology, but you have to be able to present it in a compelling way. And what we tell people is we want people to leave, we want the audience or the listeners to leave with one big idea. What is going to impact, what is your message that's going to impact them? It could be an aha moment. It could be a discovery that you were involved in. It could just be a life-changing moment that you had that's going to make people think, act, or do something differently when they leave the auditorium. Yeah. So every year, that's the reaction we get from people. They may not relate to every single speaker and talk, but
they will leave with something.
They will leave with something, even if it's one. And I'm sure you impacted more people than you knew.
I don't know, but it
talk.
Really was a beautiful process, and I am forever grateful that I had a chance to go through this. So let's talk about this year is a little bit different than last year, and one of the things you wanted to bring more people to Charleston Music Hall, and so the timing is different. That's something people need to know.
Yeah, this is our 14th year. We started in 2013, so this is our 14th year running the event, and this is the first year we're trying to do it at night. We're going to do it at night. Normally it's in the afternoon on a weekday, which is good for some people, not so good for other people. Right. So we said, let's mix it up this year, see if we can get people who normally can't come out during a weekday to an event in the afternoon and do it at night. So it feels a little bit more, you know, show businessy, I think, you know, under the lights at the music hall. But we hope we can get a different type of audience, or people that haven't been able to come to it in the past. So we're starting at 6:15, so it's not super late. It will be, you know, people will be done by 9:15, 9:30. But I think it just gives people a chance who work during the day. And, you know, have a chance to come downtown on a Wednesday night. It's a Wednesday night.
Well, we appreciate, once again, all that you and your team of organizers, and I know it is a small team, and also the people who step onto the stage, because it really takes a commitment to go through this process. So a quick reminder that this year's TEDx, you just saw it on the screen, is happening next month for people who want to purchase tickets. How do they do that, Mike?
The best way is to go to our website, TedXCharleston.org. Or you can go to the Music Hall box office, or the link on our website will take you to the online ticketing site as well.
Okay,
all right. I've got a little something for you.
Oh, wow!
There you
Look
go.
at that!
Yeah, put in your room. She's a TEDx veteran, one of our greatest speakers of all time.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you
I
for
appreciate it. We'll see you in April at TEDx Charleston. Stay with us. We are coming right back with more News 2 at 4.